Charlie nodded and asked, "Dad, aren't you going?" Jacob said, "I'm going to the Calligraphy and Painting Association in the morning. They invited me to a meeting and let me join." After joining the meeting, there are a lot of good things about internal auctions of paintings and calligraphy, and many omissions can be picked up. Charlie said helplessly, "Well, I'll go to the antique street to find Irvin Jones." Now that Jacob had confessed, Charlie was going to go to Antique Street to find Irvin Jones. Claire just took a break today, and was boring when she was idle, and said, "Charlie, I will also follow you." Charlie nodded and said, "Just right, drive the car." Claire said, "Go ahead, I don't want to drive anymore." "Okay, let me drive." The couple drove together to Antique Street. The Antique Street on weekends is the time when there are most people. Irvin Jones is an old senior in Antique Street and has his own fixed booth, so Charlie found him as soon as he went. At this time, Irvin Jones was holding a fake jade pendant, bragging to a foreign couple, spitting and saying, "I told you that this jade is a treasure worn by Emperor Chongzhen of the Ming dynasty." Later, he was not in Jingshan, Eastcliff. Then, this jade pendant fell into Li Zicheng's hands. Later, Li Zicheng was defeated. His grandson took the jade and escaped. After many twists and turns, it finally fell to me. "So powerful?" the middle-aged man asked in surprise. "How much does this jade cost?" Irvin Jones grinned and said, "I think you have a relationship with this jade, so let's take it away from you, 180,000. When you leave this antique street, you can find an auction house and sell it for 1.8 million. The woman curled her lips. "Except for the antique street, which is tenfold, why don't you go straight?" "Think we are fools?" "Really, husband, let's go." After speaking, the woman took her husband away. Irvin Jones cursed his mother in situ angrily. D*MN. When did foreign tourists become so smart? Seeing this, Charlie stepped forward and smiled. "I said, Irvin Jones, are you still kidnapped in this pit?" Ouch. When Irvin Jones saw Charlie, his liver trembled with excitement. He hurriedly greeted him, nodded and said, "Mr. Wade, why are you free to come here?" After finishing speaking, he looked at Claire beside him again and exclaimed, "Oh. This is Mr. Wade's wife, right? She is really a talented woman." Charlie said, "Stop flattering. I'm here to find you this time. I heard that you want 300,000 to buy my old master's penholder?" "Yes, yes, yes." Irvin Jones nodded repeatedly and said excitedly, "Your father-in-law is really a god. He can pick up such a big leak. The penholder is at least worth 300,000 or 400,000, which is amazing." Charlie pulled Irvin Jones aside, and said in a low voice, "Don't you troll with me here. Everyone on Antique Street can tell that this broken penholder is fake. The only one who can't tell it is fake is my old master. If you spend 300,000 to buy such a thing, you can't pay for it?" "Come on, why?" Irvin Jones hurriedly said, "Mr. Wade, you have good eyesight. To tell you the truth, the younger one is also trying to honor you. Last time, your old master brought 2 magical medicines and asked me to resell them and earn 1 or 2 million. The more he come back, the more I think about it, the more I feel uneasy. You said that the medicine that Mr. Wade made me earn a lot of money. How inappropriate, right?" As he said, Irvin Jones smiled graciously, and said, "That's why we thought about another way to share the profit with Mr. Wade. I know Mr. Wade treats money like dung, so you will return it from your father-in-law." Charlie sneered, "Yes, Irvin Jones, you pitted the magic medicine I gave to my father-in-law and gave him hundreds of thousands. You made millions, thinking that you can atone for his sin by spending 300,000 on a penholder?" Irvin Jones shivered in fright. "Mr. Wade, you forgive me. If you are not satisfied, I will return the money to you. Nothing else, just to make your friend." Irvin Jones can't offend Charlie. He knows that Charlie is very powerful now. Many great people regard him as a master. Even the metaphysical masters from Hong Kong are said to have been destroyed by him, so he just wants to please Charlie. Charlie glanced at Irvin Jones and said faintly, "Forget it. Father-in-law doesn't know the value of the pill himself, and thinks that he took advantage of you, and he deserves it." After finishing speaking, he looked at Irvin Jones and said, "Just forget about it, but I might be able to use you when I play with antiques in the future. Then you can be smart, do you hear it?" Irvin Jones immediately said excitedly, "Mr. Wade, don't worry. From now on, I will be Irvin Jones, and your dog. What do you want me to do? I will do it."